Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where when we last left off, I'd finally completed in essentially quadrupling our power output. And it is indeed quite impressive now. There was actually a, yep, here we go. My power output is way higher than my maximum consumption, because my max power is 41 and a bit. And my max power is 32 and a bit. So I've got about about 9,000 megawatts in terms of leeway there. And you'll notice it's going up and down. That's because the nuclear pasta is currently ticking along. Eventually that will actually stop happening. I do tend to take the summer sloop out of there once I've got the, or at least close to the 1,000 I need. I just wanted to double it up just for now, just to give me a bit of a boost. But in the meantime, as we prep, or as we wait for that, I should say, I want to complete the power shard creator. Now, I am hoping that I can do this in exactly the way I thought I was going to. Because we've got all of the stuff, we got this area sort of laid out. I think the area is probably bigger than I need it to be. But we got that over there, which, what were you? You were the, yeah, you were the quartz. And then over here, we had the limestone and the coal, which we were going to use for something. Diamonds. That was it, diamonds. Yeah, because we need time crystals and we need diamonds and all sorts of fun things like that. So, and then we got the SAM ore, which was... Did we connect up to the SAM ore? I don't think we did we? What do you connect over to? Oh no, you were the SAM ore as well, weren't you? You were this SAM ore. Because it was going to be a choice between that one and that one. I mean, technically there is that one, but that one I might need to connect over here somewhere. So we had all of this with the general idea of, I sort of roughly know what I'm doing. Sort of. It's just a question of which order way around. So I'm thinking I'll bring that one down here and wrap it around over to here. So we'll face this way. I think isn't a terrible idea. So, in order to make power shards, what's the thing I need first? So the power shards are made in a quantum encoder. Have I unlocked that? I assume I've unlocked that. Hang on. I have. And I can make it, so that's a start. So we need dark matter crystals, excited photonic matter. The excited photonic matter is something we just pipe in separately, isn't it? It doesn't have an input, it's purely an output, which is good. I'm happy about that. Time crystals were diamonds, quartz crystals was just a thing in and of itself. Is that basic quartz crystals? Hang on. So yeah, we're only going to need a constructor for that. Okay, so yeah, the quartz crystals is the easy one. That's easy, that's easy. Now... So yeah, we need diamonds for that. Okay, so we know we're bringing you in from here, right? So... gonna be, yeah, you. Okay, that's diamonds. That's fine. why this needs to be so bloody big. I know it's a particle accelerator, but I'm sure you can have tiny particle accelerators. I'm sure that's a thing. Probably. Okay, so you make the diamonds. And then the diamonds get converted into the time crystal. Nice. That's good. Okay, so yeah, diamonds get converted into... Is it just a basic constructor? Might be, actually. Was it not in a constructor? Oh no, wait, wasn't it in that weird... this. Yeah, it was in a converter. Wasn't it? Time crystals. Okay. So that's that. Now, one of the problems that I sort of have is when it comes to what I think we're going to need to do is we're going to need to drop down just one quantum encoder. I need to look at some numbers. How big is this fucking thing? Quite big. Quite sizable, actually. Okay. Oh, you make 60 per minute? And you want 60 per minute? Huh. That's really annoying. Because it means I need to input without... So you make 6 per minute. So this is why I sort of need to... And that makes 5 power shards a minute. Honestly, that's quite a lot. So it makes 60... No, wait, hang on. 60... Oh, no, wait, you go into there, don't you? Hang on. We put you there, because you can just make the excited photonic matter. Actually, which... Excited photonic matter. Yeah, excited photonic matter. No, you need to go on this side because of how... So you make excited photonic matter. That's fine. You don't need an input, you just output. Perfect. And your output is only needed to be 60 per minute. Lovely. Okay, so 60 per minute. And drop you right down because we're not going to need anything more from that. And those things have a big power draw. Okay, so that's that. And the time crystals is 10 per minute. I think you're only outputting 6. Yeah, so we're going to need to increase you to 10. There we go. That's fine. So that needs 20 diamonds per minute. And you make 20 diamonds per minute. Perfect. That's a lot of coal and limestone, but I'm sure we can manage. Okay. So that's that. That's those two. So now we need to work on... That's time crystals and that. The quartz is easy. That's just a converter. That's not a problem in the slightest. So the other one we need to worry about is dark matter crystals, which is in another particle accelerator, isn't it? Okay, I need to follow this train back. Dark matter crystals comes from dark matter residue. Dark matter residue is reanimated Sam, which is you, isn't it? You just go through a basic constructor, don't you? Yeah, you turn into reanimated Sam. That's fine. So reanimated Sam then gets put into a, what was it, converter? Blimey, you can get used in a lot of stuff, can't you? Yeah, into a converter. What am I missing? Why am I missing those? Why am I missing radio control units? I shouldn't be missing radio control. Why am I missing radio control units? That's weird. I should be missing those. They're not even inputting. Why have radio control units stopped? Ooh, hang on. This is a problem that needs to be solved. I don't know why radio control units have stopped working. I don't even know where... Where the hell was I even making radio control units? Hang on. Does anybody remember where I was making radio control units? Because I don't. It's definitely not inputting, which means something's gone wrong somewhere. Interesting. Okay, this... It's either other end of the map with the bauxite, or it might be over here? I don't think I put it over with my space elevator stuff, but I might have done. I mean, that could be why. It could all be going off to the space elevator stuff. But I didn't think so. Over here. Nope. Ah. No, you're turbo motors. Well, I do have radio control units going in as an input from here. Well, that's not where they're outputting from. It is going up, but very slowly. Let's grab a bunch from here. What are you in here? Oh, your turbo mode. Your turbo mode is still not full? Not even close. Barely halfway. Holy crap. I mean, you're 1 per minute. It shouldn't take you that long. Although, do we need turbo motors to actually build stuff? Hang on. Oh. I might need them for actual constructing of stuff. We need them for quantum encoders. And for particle oh, that's a problem. You're making 2 per minute, but you're only using up 1. So, in actuality, this is overproducing. Well, good to know that we got some spares. So, where are we actually stashing radio control units? It's probably over in the bauxite area, if I had to guess. I don't remember. It's been so long since I set that up. Let's go find out. It'll also give them a bit more time to gather their numbers, I guess. Because it's 50 per one, right? That's one of the problems with it, is like... a converter uses 50? A quantum encoder? Oh no, it's a converter that uses 50. 50 is a lot for something I'm only producing 1 a minute of. Like, that's a problem. It's probably one of those things I didn't think I'd need that many. Bloody 50 of the bloody things. It's kind of nuts. For something that's so hard to make and all that stuff, I'm definitely going to have to double some things. It must be over in the aluminium area. It must be. I don't remember doing it anywhere else. I am wondering if maybe I piped them up into something else too, which is why the number's going so slowly. I genuinely don't remember. This is the problem. I don't remember at all. Here. Oh, come on, give me one more nuclear pasta. Come on. I won't take the fused modular frames. While I understand the point, it's not a good idea because I need them to craft stuff. Come on, one more nuclear pasta just so I can shove it in the elevator. Come on. well, that's over halfway. What if it was here? Was it here we built radio control units? I may have done. No, maybe not. This was all the Caterium related stuff. You know, the sooner I unlock those teleporters, the better. Because I do think that the radio control units are probably being used in something else, which is why the numbers are going up so slowly. I just don't remember what. Oh, there they are. Yep, that's where they're going. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to double that. Is there a way to actually double it? Hang on. 40 aluminium casing. We've got 2.5. Are you slow right now? Oh. That would also explain it. This was going slowly. I don't think it had quite caught up with itself yet, but it was definitely getting close. That's more like it. Okay. I was wondering if I could double any of this. Because having more of these would certainly be useful, because this was just starting to catch up with itself. Look at this. If I'd have let it kept going, it really would have done. Still only 2 per minute. It's going to take so long to finish. Okay. That should at least keep the numbers going up. That one's getting the 2 it needs. We're getting 2 per minute in here. I am wondering, is there any way I can increase this number? So 40 aluminium. I think you're being piped over from here, aren't you? Yeah. So if we wanted to increase the number, you're making 50. 70. 210. Where's the other ones going? Oh, you're making the aluminium sheets. The thing is, I can't remember which, any of these need aluminium in any way? Yeah, you need those. You need aluminium sheets, so both of them are kind of useful. You're making 210 aluminum scrap per minute. And yet at most, we're only using what? Wait, 60 there. Oh no, that is 210. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. I was misreading the numbers. Thing is, I can't make you any more than 75 without doubling your output. We could up you to 100. Oh, you are a level 2 conveyor belt. Why are you a level 2 conveyor belt? Oh, come on, and that, come on, that one out. Okay, that'll increase your numbers. So we can make that up to 80 if we wanted to. So we can basically double this. That'll be good, actually. So 1.5 crystal oscillators. You're... Ooh. Oh, you're getting split. We need 1.25 there. 1.25 there, so that's 2.5. What are you pumping out at? 2.5. Oh, that is literally the most you can do. I literally can't get any more than 2.5 out of you. Well, that's annoying. I mean, not without putting a whole bunch of... Thing is, I don't want to keep using up my summer sloops because I've only got so many of them. You can't artificially make them, as far as I know. I think we'll just leave the 4 summer sloops at the end there and leave it at that, shall we? Oh, they're making few. Frame. Is that why you're going so slowly, or are you outputting at 2 and just... You're outputting at 1.5. Can we increase you to at least 2? Aluminium casing and... Well, nitrogen gas is easy. Aluminium... 75. What are you currently producing at? 75. So we probably could increase your numbers. It looks like the big one on this is the heavy modular frames are very slow. What do we need? So if we were to increase that to just 2, we'd probably need 2 fused heavy modular. That's the... Wait, in case industrial beams isn't coming in fast enough? Okay, apparently in case industrial beam isn't coming in fast enough for some reason. I don't know why. In fact, it just seems to have stopped. That's very strange. Okay, let me just increase you to 2, shall we? Just to up the numbers a little bit. So 100. Can we make you 100? I think we can. That's 90. That's 100. You need 150. Oh, you are doubled. Okay, so that's that. So now we need to work out why the encased industrial steel beams are coming in so bloody slowly when they really shouldn't be. So concrete is 15. So let's start with the easy one, shall we? Concrete 15. Oh wait, concrete's coming in slow? 100. That would explain it. Did I not do it? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's always something, isn't there? There's always one little thing that I miss. You need 25, hold that thought. And you need 15. We basically need you up at 40, don't we? We can't get you up at 40. That's a problem. We really can't get you up at 40? Yeah, so it's 15 there and 25 there. Yeah, that is unfortunately 40. And the best we can get is 37.5. Damn it. Which means we need to drop it down to 20 and double it. Which is a shame. Okay, well that's that then at least. So that's the concrete sorted. Okay, so steel. So the encased industrial beam was the one. I think it was because the concrete was slow, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Except we need more than 5 of those now, don't we? This is the thing. It's all going to go down the line, and I'm like, damn it. One tiny little increase just to try and rebalance something, and it all goes to pot. 24 steel pipes combined with 42. 24 and 42. 24. 66, isn't it? So that's 132 ingots. Hang on, half of 132. 66. Yeah. Of course. That makes 7 of those per minute, plus the rest we need for everything else. That should keep the numbers going, theoretically. Right, okay, so that's that. That's that. We should be fine. Two. So we get the 2. And we need 6, basically 6 of these. Okay, so that's 9 reinforced iron plates. Oh goody. So 108 screws and 54 iron plates. That should be... Nope, that's a problem. See, this is where it starts getting annoying because of the way I've set all this up. Wait. Seven ingots. Come on now. That makes it easy at least. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So that one works. Now, how many screws did you need? A lot. 168. Don't think I can do that. Oh wait, 168 is 84, sorry. Okay. That shouldn't change the input as well. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, one thing I will do. I'm going to you 21, so we'll drop you down to 21 too. Okay, so that should, again, theoretically, keep things pumping along. Well, that'll backlog it up a bit. So it shouldn't, theoretically, slow down. So that goes 2 out of there. Which now goes 2 out of here. Makes 2. We could add... I'm kind of running out. But we kind of need them, at least until this is finished. Once the nuclear pasta is done, it shouldn't be a problem. Then we can drop the numbers back down once it's all filled up. It's just a case of... Because I decided to attach those things onto each other rather than making each individual thing separate, which I probably should have done, but it would have made things a hell of a lot more complicated. Okay. So what now? That's a very good question, actually. Okay, so we don't have enough nuclear pasta left for the next set. We're only getting 2 a minute, and it's still a lot of minutes. I mean, we got, what is it, 450? So 450, give or take, divided by 2 is 225. That's 225 minutes. That's what, 3 hours, 45 minutes? It's basically an entire stream, plus. So it probably won't finish today. Might finish next time. I do want to do, actually. We should probably do that sooner rather than later. I want to get rid of those giant power poles, because they've kind of been slightly stretched across the map like that. I want to move you back a bit too. Oh look, we got enough for this now. What were we doing? Oh yeah, it was dark matter residue, wasn't it? But we don't need that much, because one of the things I'm planning on doing, sort of, is to... This is kind of a clever part, theoretically. My hope, as theoretical as it sort of is, and then you free that, right? Okay, now let's look at the numbers. That's everything I need laid out for this. That's cool. And what we want is you. Okay, now this is the number we're going at. We've already decided that. So 10 time crystals, yes. So we need 10 dark matter crystals. So actually, we only need half of this. That's actually pretty good. Could I double? Do I need to double this output? Could I? I mean, I guess theoretically I could. So we could double you up to 120. No. That. Say you could be 120. If we did double this, right? And then whoop, straight up. Look at the numbers now. Okay. So 20 time crystals. Oh, I don't think we can double it. No, 15 is the most we can get from this. Still, we had it 7.5 instead. We could do that. Bigger numbers, better things. So you're 90, that's fine. You're 15, which means 30 diamonds. Can we get enough limestone? Can we get 720 limestone and 300 and... We should be able to get that. There's multiple things over there. So, yeah, let's assume that we can get that. We can just, again, we can tweak it if things are wrong. 90 quartz crystals, that's a snatch. That's easy. Then again, maybe not. Really? Can we only just... Huh. Not as easy as I thought. 90, huh? I mean, it shouldn't be that bad in terms of, like, amount. It's just a surprise. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so 15 dark matter crystals. Fine. So we can do that. And we need 150 dark matter residue per minute. That's cool. So we get 90 from here, which means we need 60 out of here. Which is actually quite a nice, tidy number. Now, what the thing is, of course, this will eventually, like, I guess, stall itself in a weird kind of way. I know what I'm doing. So we need 30 reanimated SAM, which is exactly that. That's actually really good. And so we need 120 SAM ore. Neat. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to work out how valves work. Never had to use a valve before, would you believe? What? Oh! Do you fucking mind? Apparently not. Excellent. That'll be all the power shards I will probably ever want, because honestly, 7.5, that's a lot. I don't think I'll be using quite that many. I could probably have it one a minute and I'd be fine, but hey ho, it's letting me do bigger numbers. So, what I need to do, I think, is that a valve that flows that way? No, come on, valve. I think this is how they work. And what I want to do is I want to limit the flow through here to 60. I think this is how these work. I don't know. I've never actually used one before. But the point being is the 60 comes out of here, fills up this pipe, goes straight into there. That's not a problem. I could put one there actually as well. To say like 90 through there, so it only fills up this section. That might not be a terrible idea. So yeah, the idea being that the 90 comes through there, the 60 comes through there, which combines into the 150 needed in here, of course. However, obviously it's going to be slow at first, but once things start being produced, we're sorted. It'll like balance itself out. And hey, if it's slow, it's only bloody energy crystals. It's not like I need it as a requirement to build stuff. Do I? Oh, so we need 75. Okay, okay. So 75, 75, so we need 150 raw quartz into here. That's cool. Of course, the quartz is coming from quite some distance away. It is in fact coming all the way over here. We should be able to get 150 from a single. Again, theoretically. Also, we're going to need some power over here. It just dawned on me I haven't really plumbed any of that in yet. Did I never quite finish this? Oh no, I did. I was like, where's the end? Okay, slap down a miner Mark 3, I think. Why are you going that way? What the... Oh, for fuck's sake. How the hell did you pull that off? You were connected to it. Well, apparently I'm a giant fucking idiot. How the hell... But it should have connected up to the... Oh, I bet you I know exactly what I fucking did. I bet you I put those fucking converters the wrong way round. Again. Didn't I? No, they're pointing in the right direction, so... Did I put you the wrong way around? I must have put this the wrong bloody way around. Well, it's 4 o'clock and I gotta go for a pee. So, we'll have to get this the right way around when I get back. See you in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright. Goody, we got another one of them. How nice. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So we need to do this properly now. Because I'm an idiot. Should at least be easier because we got all this. Alright, what do we got? 480? Wow, we only need 150. So, I think we're fine on that. Actually, you know what? We would just do 480. Might as well. No point in not. Right, we also need to hook this shit up to power. Now we're just going to hook it all the way over there. Of course, this is going to massively increase my power output again. Not output, demand. Okay, so that should get the quartz churning along nicely. Oh, maybe it's gone all foggy again. Take a bit of time for that to go across, but we'll get there in the end. Hang on, come on. We got... So yeah, you're small numbers. Oh yeah. Actually, do I want to rotate it around? So it's... We could do. How many are we making in total again? 90. You're coming out at 15. That's a nice easy one. And you're a pipe coming out at, what was it, 90, memory serves? So again, you can be a level 1. We shouldn't need to do too much else. Okay. Yep, that's working all right. Where's the power connector for you? Well, let some of this stuff start going in. Excellent. Should fill up pretty handily, actually. It won't take too long to fill up, and it won't take too long to get going. Okay. Now, we need, what was it? 720 limestone. I think I can do this. I'm pretty sure there were 2 limestone bits over here, but we'll see, won't we? We shall indeed. Why did I just go so high for a second there? That was weird. Hello, big guy. Oh, I was trying to jump on his back. You guys all respawned. I killed you already. You're so tough. Honestly, some people. What do we need? 720, wasn't it? What numbers do we get for that? 780? You're all fine. We need 360 on the coal. Ah, yes. So what was it, 360 we needed? It was 360, wasn't it? That's a bit of a fucking bugger. That means we gotta go and find another one too. There are more around here. Like, specifically. It's sort of one of the reasons why I picked this. Because there's one over there too. Means I gotta go fucking get it. Ow. Gotta find the bloody thing first. Somewhere along here. There you are. So, I suppose the question is, how best do we plumb them up together? That was the problem, is there weren't any really good... There weren't any good ones around here and I just missed them, were there? See, they're all impure. I just didn't think I'd need that much. Technically there's that one, but it's even more out of the way. Which is a shame. Okay. We're just gonna have to plumb you down there, aren't we? Da-da-da-da-da. See, now I gotta combine the bloody things. Can I move you along a bit? Like, could I... Can I... Oh, did I? For fuck's sake. Sometimes I really hate my life. I always get things the wrong bloody way around. Thank you. Oh, right. Okay. Power. Yes. Very good. Okay. Alright, that ought to bring these two along, theoretically. Really do hope it... Yeah, good, it was 360. I was like, I really hope I was remembering that number correctly. I was. That's good. Oh, there comes that. Now we've got to wait for the coal. Which shouldn't take that much longer, really, but seems to be taking a while. Oh no, there it goes. I was like, why are you taking your time? Apparently, he just decided to. Yeah, it'll be sort of half and half for now. Should eventually be more of it. Just want to double check it's all working. Oh yeah, look, numbers are definitely increasing. Yeah, so I think they're both going, because the conveyor belts are faster than the things are actually outputting, so yeah, makes sense. Just double check. About 180. Oh, no, you're only at 120. Why are you only at 100? Because I had to delete you. That's why. Yes. Yeah, anyway, the other one should be fine. Alright, so that's good. Hey, it works. Very nice. Alright, so that'll slowly fill that one up. I don't mind if it backfills a bit. Right. Sam, or you be next, I think. Okay, what number do we need? 120, so you're 30 out. I've already done you because you're just a residue thing. Okay, so 100, was it 120 or 150? 120, that's an easy one. Shouldn't be an issue at all. He said, hopefully. You do need a lot of sand ore for this stuff, don't you? Okay. Can we set you up over there properly? No, we really can't, can we? Alright, and we'll slap a level 3 on there, because why the hell not? Um... Gives it a bit more wiggle room. Do you bloody mind? Apparently not. There's that. We got you here and there. Okay, so we get this done. And that should be everything that we need, theoretically. Did I set the number right? I didn't, because I didn't even look at it. Might help if I make sure we've got the correct number coming out. 120 isn't much, but still need to check. Oh, it's definitely coming out. That's a start. Oh, 120. Nice. gonna do, while we wait for that to go along, I'm gonna hook you up. Nice, very nice. There's a reason I want to do it this way. Hurry up, let me neck. I know it's only a level 2 belt, but it could be quicker than that. Right. What I want is this to get as full as possible. Or at least, you know, full in a decent sort of way. I don't know what the max on that is. 100 probably. Could be 200 actually. I don't remember what the max on the time crystals is. Hang on. Yeah, it'd be 200. That's fine. It's not that I necessarily want it to backlog. I just want to make sure that the dark matter crystals are the last to go in. Yeah, there we go. That's 100. That's fine. Alright, so that's all that. Are you done yet? Apparently not. Nice. So you go in there, you empty out. What I'm hoping is to, at the very least, fill up this pipe. It'll take a bit of time to fill, but that's fine. Oh, it's a gas? I thought it was a liquid. Huh? No, it's a gas. Who knew? I do hope it'll work. As I said, I've never really done anything like this before, so I hope it works like that. I just want that pipe to fill up a bit, just so it's got a bit more leeway before it kicks off. Taking its time. I'm assuming that's this, right? Yeah, flow rate's going up. Ooh. I mean, 17.4 is what it can store in the pipe, right? Because I don't think it can... Yeah. Wait. Why? How is it going... How is it in that one? It shouldn't be in that one, should it? I thought pipes were... I assumed that pipes were one way. Did I... It's not on the wrong way, is it? Hang on. No, that's... Oh, maybe it is... Oh, fuck, that is the wrong way around. Doi. Right, there we go. That's better. That does explain a few things. Yeah. I did wonder why it was taking so long to fill up. I was very confused. I was definitely confused about that. Yeah, that was my fault. I put it on the wrong way round. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, now we can power you up. Those get created. We only need 2 to kick things off. Because once it starts producing stuff, then it'll balance. The 60 and the 90 will become the 150 it needs. Theoretically. I only hope that it works like that. See, it's already slowing down a bit because it is slow. But again, once this starts going in here, it should pick itself up. I just wanted that little bit of leeway time. Maybe I should overproduce on the other one. Otherwise, I don't think it can quite play catch up. Suddenly need 180. Damn it. Alright, tell you what, let's do a little update on this. Why not? Do it. I guess it's better if this overproduces and gets stalled than the other one. it's still slow. That's the problem, because... wait for this to catch up with itself. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. It is, as I say, not as if it's something I need on a regular basis, but it was something I would just have liked. Power shards. Number going up. Never hurts to have a few kicking around, I suppose. Alright! Oh, and yes, one other thing I did want to do. Gotta work out... Still there. Is he an organization? It is an organization. How about that? Nice. Been meaning to do that for an age. Better. Well, now we can get rid of all of these. I don't exactly remember which direction they went in. Hello, big guy. All right. So yeah, that keeps that more or less in the exact same place it was before. Why do some of these turn green? I really don't know. I haven't worked that one out yet. So, power crystals. Sorted, settled. Lovely. Okay. So now the question, what the fuck are we gonna do next? I don't actually know. I suppose, in a roundabout kind of way, we need to make moves towards, what is it, this. Which means we need you and you to get made. Now. Supercomputers. Now you've already been made. You just get made in and of itself. So all we need to work on is those two things. The superposition oscillator and the neural quantum processor. That's it. That's all we need to work on. And obviously we've got to do it over in our large area. So... So that's relatively easy. That's relatively easy. Relatively. And that's relatively easy. That's just bauxite. And copper. See, none of this is hard. It's just hoping I've got enough resources to do it. I think you're going to be the annoyance. I think the supercomputer is going to be the annoying one of that set. Because not only do I want to take that and combine it into the AI expansion server, I also need to siphon some off into their own separate thing. So we need to be able to make quite a bit. Because I need at least one superposition oscillator for... excuse me. For... Oh, blimey, is it 5 past 5 already? Okay. Go take a break. And when we get back, we're just going to have to make a start on this. We're just going to have to dive in and start working on it. Because... yeah, not a fun experience. We also do need to make singularity cells, which is going to be irritating as hell. Because that, we need plutonium waste. Actually, I don't have the... no, I only have the used, and I don't have the actual recipe for that. So how the hell would you just make a singularity cell? Or maybe that's on one of the bits we haven't unlocked yet. That's entirely possible. Anyway, yeah, it's break time. So I'm going to head off there. I think I'll drop this off at the base. So let me just hop in here. We'll take a break, and I'll be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright. Ooh, we can do another one, too. 200! Woo! That'll take me up to 750, which means all we really need to do after that... actually, also, let me just double check. Put you off in there, that's good. Yeah, all we need to do after that... yeah, so 250, so once this fills up, we're good. We are very good. I'm thinking I might leave my computer on at some point just to let the numbers tick up a bit, just to save a bit of time. Not to do anything or build anything, but just to, you know... ah, there's the singularity cell. Right. Okay. Yeah. I did wonder. Because I know I need the singularity cell for something, and I don't remember what, and it's probably gonna hurt. Okay, so we need to... work out exactly what we're doing for the next project part. Because the problem I've got one thing I've already got, one thing that's incredibly easy to make, and two things that are incredibly complicated to make. Now the question is... see, that one's not too bad. It's just, the question in my brain is, do I build one entirely in the, you know, for this, and then just slidle off to the side for, you know, some of my own stuff? I don't know if I'm going to need that to build stuff. That's the thing. I probably won't. Because I do think we're at the position now where we don't need to do that. I think. That's the problem. I don't really know. Do we build them separately? This is the thing. It's like, I either build these two things separately and also build them as part of this creation, or I just build them as part of this creation and siphon off. And if I can even do that. I don't know about the numbers. Because the superposition oscillator, of the two, it's the easiest. The bauxite thing is kind of annoying. But it's at least manageable. The crystal oscillator thing's kind of annoying. But again, like this is easy. That's relatively easy. And again, it does have the excess to deal with. That is really fucking annoying, by the way. The fact that all of this stuff has excess. And it's like, where the hell do I pipe you into? Other than just back in on itself, I guess. So, how the fuck are we gonna set this up? Okay, first things first, which part are we looking for? It is the magnetic field generator. Where did I build that? Because we can't really go much further along there, so we're just going to have to build it wherever the bloody hell we've got room. Okay, so it's not you. Oh, is it you? It is you! Wait, how about that? Ah, yes. I'm wondering, is there anywhere else we just take that from that isn't currently being used for anything? I'm thinking save myself a Bit of effort, maybe? It's probably a dumb idea. You're making supercomputers, actually. What do you go into? You go into that, which is Assembly Director System. It goes into this, which is Biochemical Sculptor. Interesting. Just thinking, could we siphon the supercomputers off from that? It's just a thought, because it would be bloody useful to be able to just do that rather than having to rebuild everything else elsewhere. I just don't know if that's going to end up being used somewhere else as well. I'm just trying to think of ways to save time. Because if I did... Because that's for the... Yeah, it's for you. Because the other three are easy. That's just like Diamond... That's Sam Ore, and then that's that. Was it the quantum encoder the thing was built in? Hold up. Yes. Okay, so it makes 4 a minute with 100 residue. Joy. We need 4 magnetic field generators. How many are we actually producing now? 4 if doubled. Guess we're doubling you then. And we need 4 of the rest. Okay, so we can make 5 of you just on a base, and 3 of you just on a base. So if we were to increase you to 4, let's say hypothetically, you would need 4 supercomputers. And where any more? That hit me so goddamn hard I almost choked. That's a problem. That is one that is currently doubled. Because I can apparently only make 0... Oh my god. What the hell would I need to make 4 of those? Hang on. It's in the manufacturer, isn't it? Was it in the... Nah, supercomputers. Here we go. So I need computers. You need uranium. No. No, you don't need uranium. You're just a control rod. So if I wanted 4, which we could theoretically do, 60 computers, 8 AI limiters, 12 high-speed connectors, and 112 plastic. It is also worth pointing out that I wanted more. So if we shrink it down to 2... That's 120, and that's basically 2 hours. See, therein lies the problem. And I knew this was going to be an issue. Because I'd like to do 4. But that means I'd have to build these separately elsewhere. Which, theoretically, I could do. Where do I have supercomputers as... Wasn't it somewhere... I think I did it in this sort of an area. There's no SAM war anywhere near that though, so that's actually really not gonna work. Which actually kind of fucking annoying. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Let's just build the AI expansion server first. Because I don't know if I need superposition oscillators and neuroquantum processors as something that's stored. I might not. I know I need one superposition oscillator for a hard drive thing, but that's all that I know. Now, maybe I will need them for something. Maybe I won't. I don't know at the moment. Let's assume not. Let's just assume that I don't, and that if I do end up needing it, I can just build something somewhere else. Why is this building so big? So you're going to be that one. And you're going to be that one. Now, we need you to be up at 4, of course. Not quite. You could be, but let's assume not. That is good enough. And you only need to be down at 4, so we can work out numbers from here. Okay. Yeah. This is the thing. This one, and this one all have outputs for dark matter residue, right? Which is kind of nuts when you actually stop and think about it, but okay. And they're all coming out at 100 per minute. What the fuck am I going to do with all of that dark matter residue? I really don't know. I am just wondering at this point if I even need an input from Sam into dark crystals. Because I think I can probably just combine all of those together. I don't know. At this point, I'm just very feeling overwhelmed by all this. See, the 4 supercomputers is going to be the tricky one with this. Like, the other 3 I think I can probably do. But it's definitely the 4 supercomputers that's really going to throw it up. Like, time crystals and trigons, those are, comparatively at least, easy. See, I don't want to use... I definitely do not want to use any more Summers loops in there. We're down to 5 at this point. And yes, I'm going to get some back, and it'll all be fine once it gets working again. Did I need to double you? I did need to end up doubling you, didn't I? Just to get the numbers going into the actual thing. Why not? If I am going to leave this running for a bit, which, as I said, I probably will, just to let the numbers of things that have fallen behind catch up. 16 computers, 8 AI limiters, 12 high-speed connectors. Okay, so the plastic is the easiest one, theoretically. What was the supercomputer section? It was over here, wasn't it? There. Because this is what I ended up needing. This whole section. You see how fucking big it is? I mean, I'm already planning I'm going to use original stuff rather than piping into the rest of those. In terms of the raw resources, I mean. I think I've got to at this point. Don't exactly have much of a choice. That's the problem. Okay. Because a computer is made in... It's made in a manufacturer as well, isn't it? Yeah. See, it needs either plastic or rubber, so we're going to need oil with that anyway. I'm leaning towards plastic because didn't something else need plastic? Did you need plastic? Yeah, you need plastic. So we could, like, produce a lot of plastic. So we could probably use that one. Circuit boards. Did you need? No, you need AI limiters and high-speed connectors. Don't AI limiters and high-speed connectors all need this stuff? Yep. What the hell's an AI limiter then? The question is, can we even make enough? We need 16 computers. I don't think we can make enough in a single... No, we can't. We couldn't even make half. Oh, God. This is where it's really going to hurt. Where I've got to not just do one of these, but multiple of each. Just to make enough to hit production quota. It's nuts. Then we need like 12 high-speed connectors. Well, what the hell is that? So like we need, okay, 6.25. We need 16, which means we need 3 setups just to make the computers. If 6.25 is really all we can get. Because like even doubled, that would still only make 12.5, which still is not enough. So 16... It's 5 and 1 making 6. And so we'd need 16 times 4, 16 times 8, and 16 times 16. And that's just to make the computer, I want to point out. Then we'd need, you know, high-speed connectors, of which we would need 12. Okay, this one we could at least do just 2 to make 6. And go from there. Obviously can't make 1, but we could do 2 for 6. What is the AI limiters then? Is that an assembler? Yeah, okay. Huh. I really should pay attention to those. How many can I make? Can I now? Now that's interesting. I can make 2 of 8. Doesn't need a lot of circuit boards and crystalline oscillators. Crystalline oscillators are also going to be a bit annoying, but those at least I can make without using too much plastic and rubber stuff. As I can with that. Although plastic and deuterium. Oh, now that does make a bit... That makes things a little more complicated, but also a little better. Because if I can make computers, AI limiters... What high-speed connectors could... Come on. No, those can only be made in a manufacturer. Okay. Now, see, that's interesting. No plastic. No oil stuff, no oil stuff. Now, see, that's interesting. The crystal oscillator thing. .5 is a max. How much did I need? We need 4, so we would need to double these. Again, it's kind of annoying that so many of these things are on so low a number. Oh, see, technically speaking, you're actually better. Are you? Yeah, that's 4. And 4 was what you wanted, wasn't it? But that needs rubber. And it needs AI limiter. Wait, AI limiters? Really? Huh. So I think what we need to do is we need to start thinking backwards on this. We start with our goal, which is this, and we go from there. Okay, so how do we get 16 computers? How do we get 8 AI limiters? How do we get 12 high-speed connectors? And then we work backwards. And then we just throw the plastic in as an end. Actually, that's a fair point. I'm fairly certain the plastic can only be made in a refinery, right? Refinery, yes, okay. $112. We're going to need a lot. But I think I can manage it. It's just going to have a lot next to each other and combined into one. Okay, Okay, let's think. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. We need an assembler. Mm-hmm. I'm actually wondering if I've got enough room for this, but I think we'll just have to deal with it. Maybe I can move you forward a bit. Okay, that's what we'll do for that. And what was it we needed for the circuit boards? Can we make you 24 and split it? Oh wow, we can. See, that's actually bloody useful because boy howdy does that save me a lot of space. We got to work on the copper sheets and the silica, of course, but hey, we can work on that. And the other thing, of course, was the crystal oscillator, of which we need 8. Alright, that'll have to do it. Which is a bit annoying, actually. See, the AI limiter is going to be an annoying one because that's like copper and caterium. We got so much we need to pipe over here. Like, this is the point where things start getting bloody stupid. Ugh. I feel like I need to take a break. I know we're a few minutes early, but yeah, my brain's starting to get a bit fried at just how, oh my god, complicated this thing is. But you know what? We will chip away at it, and I will work out a way to work this out. It's going to be complicated, and it's going to be a goddamn nightmare, but I will get it done. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it there. So, just so I can rest, because I'm starting to get a headache. Okay. As I said, I will probably leave this game running between now and the next session just to let some numbers grow up. As for what we got to do next, the next project part, we've just got to chip away at this. We just got to set it up, pump in the raw resources, and hope I've got enough shit to do it. I should do, but we'll see. It's just a case of I've just got to do this one step at a time because it is so complicated. If I try to look at the whole thing, my eyes just start blurring over. I've got to do this one tiny little step at a time. And it'll be annoying, and it'll be overly complicated because these things always are. But I think we can get it done. One step at a time. As I said, it is mostly that each one of these two recipes has one thing that's really overly complicated. And the thing I'm working on now, the supercomputer, is the most complicated of the lot. So I'm really thinking if I can get this bit done without too much of a hassle, the rest should be easy. I think this is the hump I've got to get over for this. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.